everybody? This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. You just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. So, we now made it to the last video of 2024 for JG Mental Health Fridays. I know for my previous two videos, I told y'all that December 20th will be my last video for the year because Tuesday is my birthday. I'll be turning 35. Then you got Christmas, and then a week after that, you got New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So normally I take a break to celebrate my birthday, enjoy my time with myself, family, and others, and everything, and just refresh and regroup for the new year. So JG Mental Health Fridays will return in January. I don't know what exact date yet because I'm still trying to think about it and everything, but you'll know because I normally will put an announcement or things out in that nature for that. So today I will be going over the top 5 videos of 2024 for JG Mental Health Fridays. It is not based on the views or anything of that nature. It's based on my recollection and my experience with recording this video and what I got from the video within myself and everything and such. So starting from 5 to 1. So number 5. Number 5 was the video that I did when I had the interview with a good brother of mine in South Carolina named Kervin Searles. Kervin is a therapist. He has his own practice in South Carolina. And also with him, I had a good relationship with him because him and I connected through a group on Facebook, and he actually had me as his guest on his podcast platform called Speaking with Gravity. So I was a guest on his show, and then also I had him, connected him with other different individuals for us to be on different, engagement series and things of that nature. And knowing the good work that he does, it was right for him to be on the show and everything. So number 5 is Brother Kervin Searles. Definitely check it out. Check that video out because mainly I was just asking about his journey in the field, what made him want to get into practice, and just other different topics. Number four, the topic was loss. So number 4 in that moment, and now I remember this because this was in September. I kind of told y'all the story about how I have a good relationship with 2 individuals in my life. One is my fraternity brother, and one is an individual that I consider to be a little brother to me. Both of them, I feel like both of them came to my life for a reason. And in that aspect of me, during that moment of just being around them or even being away from them for a little bit of period of time, I get emotional and sad. And what I learned from that aspect of me having like that close-knit relationship with them, but also feeling that sadness and such, even though I talk to them almost every day, it tied to me still having a moment of me still grieving over the loss of my dad. So during that time of loss, I wanted to make that video just to show that everybody that people grieve in different ways, and also to just be appreciative of the individuals that you have in your life because tomorrow's not promised and everything. So number 4 was loss. Number 3, difficult people. So I just, difficult people. I've recently made that video. I've recently made this video about difficult people because we have to realize that there are people in our lives that could get on our nerves, that could, just cause us to have different emotions, but we got to be able to deal with them. We can't, take them away, or we can't remove ourselves from them forever. We got to be able to deal with them. So I gave different coping skills and tools that you could do to deal with difficult people in your life and in your presence. Number 2, the number 2 video is a year of my father's passing. So in that video, basically I talked about my journey of how things has been since this year's been a year after losing my dad. As y'all all know, I lost my dad in August of 2023. And, this year with it being a year, it was a, different feeling. But then also in that moment of me losing him, remembering him this year, I did like a balloon release for him. I wrote a letter and I sent it up in the air, and it hit really hard because it really actually set in like, wow, it's been a year since I really lost my dad. Now, mind you, back in February, I did do a balloon release for him for his birthday, for his heavenly birthday, because he would have been 57 this year, and everything. But, that day of his anniversary date of his death, it hit me because it's like, wow, look at how far, look at how far I came since his passing, but it still hurts to the day that that my dad is gone, and everything. So I always wanted to honor him and stuff, and I always will honor him for his birthday and his, death anniversary. So my number one video for 2024 is the conversation I had with Brandon Plunkett. So Brandon is a good friend of mine. I actually connected with him on Instagram, and also he is in the field as well. Him and I talked a lot, shared different things about what we do in regards to work, and such. And what stood out to me was Brandon had asked, have you ever thought about having a guest on JG Mental Fridays? And I said, I never thought of it, but if I was to think about it, would you be my first guest? And he said, sure. So him and I started connecting and started planning things out. And he was my actual first guest for JG Mental Fridays. And I do appreciate Brandon for doing it, because our conversation that I had with him for JG Mental Fridays, we could have went longer than expected, but it was a good conversation that we did. And I think that video this year was the one that had the most views because of the way the conversation was and the flow of it was. So Brandon, I definitely appreciate you for being a guest and starting off the aspect of being the first guest of JG Mental Fridays. Never know, I might have other guests next year, but we'll see when the time comes and everything. But other than that, my top 5 videos again were: number 5, Speaking with Curvin Searles; number 4, Lost; number 3, Difficult People; number 2, A Year of My Father's Passing; and number 1, Brandon Plunkett. So the coping exercise I want to leave you with today, as usual, I want you to be able to check out all my videos. Not just the videos from over the last few years, but even if you want to just go through all the videos from this year, you could definitely do so as well. But that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Mental Fridays, especially with me starting it off fresh in the new year, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to check out the videos on there. Also, go on my website through Wix to check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out articles I did for Helpful Living Magazine. Check out podcast episodes I've been on, and ways to connect with me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. As always, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. I hope you have a great Christmas holiday. Enjoy the holiday season, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2025. But as always, I want to leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, be well, be blessed, and peace. See y'all in 2025.